On today's episode of Opening My New Gold Mine, we're going to move back into the drift going to our fault where we found some really good grades in the past and the vein is nice and wide. The whole goal is to make a bunch of tons before the end of the season. We have Dan Hurd here to help us today, and after this blast we make a new discovery about our vein. We are just getting cleaned up and all ready to move our heading over to this really nice fat section of the vein. This is where we started drifting in a year ago. There's our high grade pocket right behind Harry. This might be one of our final big shots of the season. We're going to go all the way under that big bullseye and bring around all the way across to about here where we start getting into this horse to waste. But I'm thinking there's 15 or 20 tons we're going to put in the ground with this one shot. So we'll get the drill going after lunch. We got to do a little bit of cleanup of our waste that we left last year. Elliot and Harry are working on that. But this will be exciting. This is some of the highest assays in the whole mine historically. Along this face have been 1 to 2+ ounce per ton, and the vein's really, really thick. Maybe we got another pocket we're going to hit. Dan, you're back.
I'm back. Hello, everyone. Yes. I heard you were getting some pretty good gold at the mine, so I thought I'd come and check out what you're doing. And you also said you had one massive blast to do today, so I want to see if I can film the big blast.
Yeah, we're excited to have you back. See on the vein behind Dan, all those pink dots, those are drill holes. This is going to be the biggest blast I've ever done in this mine. We're going to have about 50-something holes, I think. And I hope to put about 20 tons of ore on the ground, which is more than we got all of last season combined. We're getting this big round all hooked up. Got the last couple of holes. I haven't been taking a whole lot of video today because Dan is here And Dan has been capturing every exciting moment today. So if you want to see the behind the scenes view of this shot and drilling, go check out Dan's channel. Dan, are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous with this much explosives right beside me. I know how safe this actually is, but even though I know that, I'm still nervous. Yes.
It's a lot to take in. I mean, most people never see explosives in their entire life, and now you're sitting next to 125 pounds of it.
Yes.
So
5 feet from it. Yes.
You're doing great. So Dan, also, two things. Dan is going to set up a GoPro right there, which is very close to our round. He's going to try and capture the blast, one there and one over right there. So we have two different chances to try and get the elusive underground blast. So if you want to see that, check out Dan's channel for sure, because I have not been wasting GoPros to try and get this.
We got Dan Hurd here, special guest, and he's going to shoot the load for us.
Okay, I've seen you do this a few times. I got a couple wires here, and I touch them against a couple of terminals there, and then listen for a sound below.
That's right. You'll hear several soft booms. Those are the white caps going. And then you'll hear the big booms.
And if I don't hear anything, I messed up.
Yeah, I messed up.
Harry messed up.
So, I always think of it like this. We've spent 3 days drilling this round. A lot of money, a lot of time, and in 10 seconds, it's over. All right, Dan.
Okay.
Those two terminals right to those two wires.
Here we go. I'm doing it.
Here we go.
Those are sixes.
Yeah.
Holy crap! The whole mountain shook. Everything shook.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everything shook. I bet you that mountain shook.
It's way different being here in person, huh?
Holy.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to swear on camera here, actually.
Yeah.
I'll swear for you.
I think I just lost 2 GoPros.
I don't know.
I just lost a GoPro a few shots ago, and there's a chance I just lost a brand new refurbished GoPro. I put it right next to yours, so.
Oh my goodness.
I
I had no idea.
It was
no idea there was that much force.
I'll take that.
powerful. Yeah.
That-
I'll go report to Pete that things went well.
Oh my.
I should have been recording your reaction's way better than mine.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
The shockwave coming out of the hole, but then these two things
Everything's vibrating. Everything you can.
going with every boom.
Yeah.
Are you not worried about rocks coming down the hill?
You just listen. If you hear one coming down the hill, just focus on the noise, and then you know which way to run.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about 125 pounds of ammo went there, and that is the biggest blast in this mine in 101 years.
Nice. Gotta feel proud of that.
Yeah. Cross your fingers. It looks real good tomorrow. That's the big booms can be deceiving because I mean.
I have a whole new respect for a whole lot of things right now.
Here, take the camera. I'm gonna call Pete.
I don't know.
You're recording.
Considering how much energy I just felt being released.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't think I got a shot down there. Yeah. I can't imagine how those cameras would have survived that.
This is the most flabbergasted I've ever seen you. You are absolutely just.
I cannot believe I was just like 5 minutes ago sitting beside that.
Yeah. Turned you into jelly.
The mountain just moved. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Tomorrow. We'll know tomorrow.
Well, we're looking at the breath of the mine again after the shot. I thought Dan would like to see this.
Dan, we're going in to check on our blast.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it looks like up there.
So do you have an idea of your GoPro situation?
I really doubt one of them survived. The second one, I think there's a good chance of it. And then those flashlights, we might be looking for them for a while.
That's our goal today. Get up there. They're going in, scaling their way in. We're going to go up and check on Dan's cameras, do a little mucking, look for some gold. There's our guys down there scaling their way into the face.
I gotta hold you up for a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, they still work. Yeah, give me that first one.
Well, hell, there's not a bunch of big rocks out this way. Just like I planned it.
All right, Jason.
Jason, go ahead and take or I can hold you right there.
What am I doing? Just looking?
Just going. I'll work my way in front of
Tap
him.
this a little bit, but before you do, I wanted Jason to get a peek at it before you went in.
Oh, we're close. Almost our first look.
I think it did what we wanted it to.
Boy, that looks just about as perfect as it can be.
I think the camera may have survived.
I'm telling you, I had high hopes.
I gotta ensure the air quality is perfect.
Yeah.
We're walking down dust right now.
You guys are cleared to recover your cameras.
Harry,
Yeah.
Coming in.
come check this out.
What? Oh yeah, the light still works. Don't touch it. Leave it as is.
I am.
Still working.
There's still a light on.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Nope. All right. So what do we got here?
Well, let me get my camera on going on this. So, we're into the blast. I'll show you the blast in a second. First thing I'm going to need to show you is camera 1 is in place. I don't see the second flashlight. There was a flashlight right there. It's probably on the ground below us. And over there, it looks like camera 2 is in place.
Camera recovery. So Dan brings 2 cameras and they both survive.
Here, I'll take it.
And then mine finally survives, but it took me 3 attempts.
It's not washed past
So-
here either. I just
All right, I got to get back to scaling. So this is the post-blast analysis. And Jason has found our tattletales. Our J-clips have gone. So that's a good sign that everything went as planned. And this looks absolutely fabulous. Our drift is full of muck. Not too much made it out. It all went the direction it was supposed to. So this is the part that's going to take a while before we can go play with the face. It's just the scaling. It's just never ending sometimes.
We're just finishing up our scaling. We got everything pretty well washed down, but we are finding some really amazing lightning quartz in this stuff. Mount Baker lightning quartz. It's just beautiful stuff. And anything kind of bigger than a baseball goes in a coarse bag. So if you're looking for some of this stuff to slab or make cabs out of, or just use as a nice showpiece, check out those coarse bags. That's where it's all going to go.
What's the biggest piece that you've seen physically? Like a 1/4 inch across?
It was a long wire, maybe like an 1/8 inch across and maybe 1/2 inch long.
Oh, nice.
It was nice. There's 300 bags loaded in the truck, ready to go down the hill. If you're interested in getting any of these bags, check out my eBay listings, or you can also find it on my Shopify store. You can find links right under this video.
That's load number 2. Well, Dan, I hope you enjoyed your time here
Had a great time.
at Jason's Mine.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Found
glad.
gold.
Yes, we did. Glad to have seen you again, and glad you got to see some gold, and hopefully we'll get you up here next time.
Next year.
Yep.
Same time, same place.
I like it. I'll give you a little tour here. We just shot this from right there all the way to there. That was our last round. The boys have mucked this whole floor.
All right, where we are is my head is stuck 4 feet in where our burn cut was on that big round. And there's a whole bunch of gold right there. Here's our tellurium band going right across there, right through there. Let's see if I can get you this gold. Right up here. Right up there. I can't get my head any closer. Can't get my camera any closer. There. Hey, there's a bunch of gold right there. You see it? All that yellow stuff. Hey, what's all that yellow stuff? Yeah, there's more gold over here. All along that tellurium band. Gold over there. Right in the burn, Harry.
Right in the burn, of course, just like every time.
Just like every time. So there's some hot bags out of this round.
Yeah.
Some hot bags.
I'm just excited we found another pocket.
Right over there on the left, kind of right as it goes around the corner. All that is TB.
Yeah, I can see out from here.
And then right there is some really nice gold. Little gold beads.
No kidding, that's actually pretty damn good.
It's really pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, a little cluster.
Yeah.
This is what we just shotgun across the room when we shot this thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. I was pinching it, I was getting kind of concerned, but that's awesome. Let me chip away at that. It looks like some tellurium over there.
Yeah. Let's see if I can totally destroy it.
Yeah, that's all right.
This is the best part of the day.
It happened to us again today.
Jason comes in and we all get to find gold from it.
I was totally just expecting the muck all day. I didn't think we were going to find much.
I think that's the band right there.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. Because it's not where I... See the faint band right here?
Yeah.
And I think this is tellurium.
Well, that would explain why the grade is what it is.
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's gold right there.
Yeah.
Is that gold?
Yeah. All right, come on. I'll zoom in on it.
Is that gold? That looks like gold.
Yeah, that's the gold. Harry's just recording and not looking at where the camera's going at all.
So what are we seeing here, Harry? This is our line. This is our...
Right.
And it kind of rolls.
It gets pinched over there. We got the slick. We got our slick above our head, and it's like ore and waste kind of mixed together. You can kind of see like back to where Pete is. You can see the waste, and then all of a sudden, you can see the ore is still kind of. It's not even up top. And something's going on with the slick right here. It kind of gets pushed up. So see how far away is this from the pocket? That is. What, like, what did you say, 15 feet
From the pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're 15 feet away and there's still good gold from the pocket, so.
Yep.
Maybe one could reasonably assume that that's a common occurrence.
The pocket?
Yeah. That it just kind of shows up here and there throughout the vein, and that's what carries the grade.
Yeah, I think there's a high grade zone, lens, pocket, whatever you want to call it, and it pinches and swells and.
This is really interesting. You get these little halos around the
Yeah.
waist, where it must have been a different chemistry in this quartz.
Okay, well, gold in the face.
That's good. That means there's gold in the bags.
Yep, gold in the bags. I don't know. I don't have any basis to say. I mean, I don't know if the orange quartz over there and the white quartz over here is that's just had water running through it for 10 million years, and this hasn't.
That would be...
Because it looks like it's just oxidized, right? I don't think it's like a different... I don't know.
Maybe whatever was going on in here to drop out the sulfides didn't happen in this kind of rock. Maybe it was less plastic? I don't know.
Well, it looks like... It does look like all the sulfides are in the white.
Oh, it looks like on the top, the bottom doesn't look like there's much. Like over here where I'm looking...
Yeah, here?
It just looks like a bunch of waste inside the quartz.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's sulfides in there. It doesn't look like there's much mineralization. But then in the past, when the guy was talking in the paper, when you have waste
Yeah.
when it's 40% phyllite, 60% quartz, it's really high grade. I read that, right? Am I making that up?
No, you did. And that's when I saw this, I kind of got semi-excited because we saw it after we read it. And so it gives the gold an opportunity to do something.
Yeah, maybe it changes the chemistry of the quartz a little bit, or
Someone out there explain that one to me.
yeah, because there's a bunch of waste in here, right? And then over there, there's no waste.
No waste.
There's no waste over there. There's no waste over by the visible gold in the pocket or in the burn.
So
but I know this face right here assays like 2 ounces a ton.
Right. So the question is, what's on the other side of this?
Yeah, or what's 2 feet that way too.
It'd be interesting. We should get around it, go through it.
Well, that's what we were kind of. If we drift this way 15 feet, then we can turn and go that way.
Yeah. I need more track.
Need more bags.
You need more track.
Need more muckers. Need more time.
Where might we put a pillar?
It's just past where we blasted.
That right there is going to be our pillar.
Yeah, I'll go over there and look at it.
Why is it that we're always leaving gold on our pillars? That was supposed to be a pillar right there.
Yeah. We're gonna leave a pillar. All right, so we already kind of talked about this a while ago, but we're gonna leave a pillar right here. We're gonna shoot out all of this. These are holes from our first season with Chad and Jason and myself, and we just ran out of time this last shot, so we'll finish slabbing this off probably next week and finish off, the rest of this.
We are on the opposite side of the drift from our pocket, and I just showed you that's our burn. There's some very nice gold down here in this little rusty band that's about 6 inches below the hanging wall. Right along there is our tellurium gold band. It wraps all the way around here, and right through here is the rusty band, but the tellurium is in the 6 inches right below the hanging wall. Here's our tellurium band right here, and Harry just showed me a piece from this slip right here that has tellurium on it. Where is it? Right? Yeah, here we go. So here's the slip. This was in here something like this somewhere, and there's that slip, and all that red oxide stuff is tellurium. I saw, this was years ago, but I found a piece with a slip like this, and it was just gold smeared all over the face of the slip. So the slip can have some really good gold on it too. But it's just so interesting that the gold tellurium band, it rolls around in here, but it seems like it's always closer to the hanging wall than the footwall. Do we agree with that? I think that's pretty reasonable considering what we've seen on the other 2 faces we're working. But you can follow this band right down our drift. Actually, that's a great shot of it. You can follow it right down there, and everything above that should have gold and tellurium in it. The other interesting thing right here, there's no sulfides at all. It's just all white quartz. I don't know. Every round we learn something. Figure out what the heck's going on. But I think this is a good example of whatever this last little band of mineralization came in, brought most of the goodies in with it. I just don't know why it's real thin here and 7-8 feet away over here, it's right where my light is, it's 6-8 inches thick and full of tellurium. Had something to do with that, the vein geometry or the pocket or something. But the good news is that the whole vein has, everywhere we've seen in the vein, everywhere we've blasted, we have this tellurium line, which is nice, because that's where the gold is. And all this muck that we've been mucking, all these bags, they're going to go in the crusher, get pulverized, and put on eBay for you guys to try panning some of this gold out. A lot of you guys are asking for the crushed ore like I've done in the past couple of years. We've got this whole drift of muck out still, all going through the crusher. Liberate that gold so you can pan it out and play with smelting and panning and find some roasting, find some real gold.
All right, mucking update. Pete's exposed a large boulder. Yeah. That's a big piece of ore. That's, I think, the biggest piece of ore we've had in the mine so far.
You can make a sink out of that.
Yeah, that might be a double jack project. I wanted to show you why I'm so happy with the shot. So we used probably a little over half of the hole of ANFO. So if it was a 3-foot hole, it was 1.5 foot of ANFO. And if it was a 6-foot hole, we used 3, maybe 4. But what's great is this is super fine. This is perfect for what we're doing. If we use less ANFO, we get bigger rocks, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But for what we're doing, this is perfectly divided. It's small, it's easy to handle, and we don't have to spend much more time crushing it on Jason's circuit, because this stuff is all going to get crushed and get put into bags. And what's cool though is we keep finding pieces of quartz right next to where the 0 was, and this is probably the best piece in the muck we found so far. That is all tellurium. There's a little speck of gold in here that's visible. There's actually a couple. So this stuff's all getting put in the bags and will be crushed. I'm just happy with the shot. I don't think I would have changed anything with that shot now. As we're just continuing along this muck pile, and Elliot found our bit that got stuck in the bottom of one of our holes. The steel sheared off. What's crazy is that the explosive bent and cracked this bit. It just kind of flared to the end there. So you cannot reuse a blown out bit apparently. Additionally, worth noting, this is the 2,000th sandbag that I'm about to put on the cone and fill. So we've done over 2,000 bags in the mine total this season. This is number 2,000. So, cool beans. What do you think?
I think it's good.
We are at the ore drop on the transferway. We just finished the strap rail. Pete, how you feeling?
It's been a good day, but I'm tired.
It's been a long day. We put in 1,200 feet, linear feet of this 1.5 by 1/8 flat bar. That's a lot of work. But it makes the carts run so much nicer on the rail.
Oh yeah.
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 So I'm glad this improvement is complete. Our rail is now leveled up to level 2 rail. Harry, I'm ready to go home.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
We're going to do some bag tests down the raise.
We're going to try out these bigger bags. These are going to get crushed through the hammer mill. They weigh quite a bit more. We haven't been weighing them because we can muck them a lot faster. Bag! 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 Unlike our little bags at 25 pounds, these bigger ones have been breaking. So we added another flap. Ready for bag? See how the new flap does. Bag! Bag! Sound like that one worked well. Here comes another bag. Bag! It's working. Okay, I gotta send bags. Can't be doing all this filming stuff. We gotta get this ore down. Oh, big bag! Big bag! Bag! Oh, it's beautiful. Bag! Nice. Look at it, just stacked all there. How many rows? 3 rows? 4
2
rows?
full rows and then the triangle in between.
Okay. There's 10,000 pounds of muck there.
Do a 3rd row right here and fill the triangle in.
We need a bigger truck.
Need a bigger truck.
Yeah.
Need a better truck driver. We've been working for 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, moving bags from the stope out to the transferway, down the transferway and out to the raise, down the raise, and stacking them at the bottom. Let me show you where we're at. So back there's our tool station. Here's a bunch of bags that have not gone yet, obviously. They're stacked up, ready to go. There's about 400 there, quite a pile behind the stall wall there. And then this is our drift. This thing was absolutely chock full of bags. We moved 250 bags in 2 hours, all the way to the bottom of the raise. They weigh up, we figured an average about 40 pounds a piece. So I think that's 10,000 pounds. We moved 5 tons all the way, which is awesome because that's about half of what we mined all last year. And we moved it down to the bottom of the raise in 2 hours, less than an afternoon. Here's our pocket. Our dex pan is still working amazingly. The little pieces are coming off, which is great. We've still got all that muck there. There's probably another, I don't even know, hundreds of bags, 300 bags there, 400 bags maybe. Our stope round is all cleaned out. Looks really nice. We got some coarse stuff and some waste to get rid of. But I think we're going to come back in here and take out this next. And we will leave the waste round probably for next year. So we're kind of getting wrapped up on our stope round stuff and making our ore, but we definitely want to play with this high grade pocket some more before the end of the year. And then I want to take you down in the haulage way a little bit later, probably in the next video. And we got another little target we might be shooting. We're getting the truck all loaded up. This will be my 5th or 6th load, I think, this season. About 4 tons per load. So we've got about 20 tons down. All this stuff we're hauling here is going right into the crusher, and we're gonna make crush bags for you. So check those out on eBay. Those are the ones that go really fast. But I think I've got about another 20 tons in here at the bottom of the raise I gotta get out. So the season is winding down. We've got lots more cool stuff to come, but this is the long and arduous process of getting these bags into this truck from the bottom of the raise. Okay, so we're about 25, 30 feet from the raise. It's going that way.
Yeah.
That's the one we're gonna try and intersect, right?
Yeah.
But we're really over here. So you and I had talked about, well, maybe we raise up here at 75 or 80 degrees.
Yeah.
And intersect our stope, and we'll have our new raise coming down here.
Yeah.
It's about, I think it's about 65 feet. 65 feet, something like that.
Okay.
We were like, that's a lot of raise, that's a lot of waste, it's a lot of cost just to get up there and intersect the vein to cut out this rigmarole that I did. I was looking at some old maps last night, and there's a drill hole, right?
Yes.
Here.
Yes. That's making water.
Yeah. So in the 80s, the guy did 2 core holes, one here
Yeah.
and one over here somewhere.
Yeah, one back over there.
This core hole up about 25 feet, 8 meters, yeah, something like that, 25, 30 feet.
Yeah.
It intersects a vein.
Yeah.
It's not the one we're on. It's about 3 feet wide, and it assays ½ an ounce.
Okay.
You remember when you climb up this raise and there's that little dog leg?
Yeah.
So that's the vein they intersected here.
Oh.
So we could raise up, if we rose up here, or over there, where we're going, if we rose up and intersected our stope about halfway through, we'd hit another vein
Okay.
that assays ½ an ounce.
Okay.
So we could, in theory, have 2 stopes going. But then I was like, well, why don't we go up this raise and we'll just do a couple of stope rounds right here.
Yeah.
We don't have to do any raise development. We'll just do a little stope round right here and see if we can get any grade from it.
I got you.
So I don't know what that all tells me or tells you, but what I was thinking is if we raise up here, at least we intersect another vein on the way.
Yeah.
That we could potentially develop and start dropping ore right away. Or do we poke another hole or two right up here, do a little round, and see if there's any tellurium in this vein right here? Because it's the same vein, right?
Right.
25 feet up. So do any of those options sound exciting to you?
I like the raise idea.
Developing a new raise
Yeah.
here and intersecting the vein?
Yeah. Yeah.
Glutton for punishment.
Yeah, well, why not?
That's only 65 feet almost straight up through waste.
Yeah, of course, but
Yeah, no, it'd be fun.
yeah. You get two headings going.
Anyway, I thought it'd be way easier to tell you here than back at camp trying to
Yeah.
go
No,
like this and you hit this, go in there.
Yeah, I pretty much figured out, what you're hitting at here. Yeah, why not?
Why not? This hole goes 85 feet or something? No, that's not right. I looked at the maps he was saying, and I think he's short 15 feet from hitting the vein line.
Nice.
They almost made it, and then they stopped. I don't know why.
Money.
Yeah, probably.
Money.
Yeah.
Well, we got an option.
We got an option, because here's our raise.
Yeah.
Here's the raise that's going the wrong way. It's too bad they didn't go that way with it.
Yeah, it's definitely the wrong way.
Does that intersect our vein, right?
Well, you could raise up, or we could drift in the stope on vein to the raise.
This raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to be on vein the whole way, are we?
No, we're probably going to lose the
We're
vein.
probably lose the vein.
Yeah.
But the closer you get, the closer we can come on vein, you can come halfway up this raise and go backwards to it.
I got you.
And intersect, because then you're talking about 35 feet or 25 feet.
Yeah, it makes more sense to do a completely new raise to intercept where we're working. Yeah.
I think so. Want to be a raise miner?
That sounds good.
We need a raise miner. If anybody wants to be a raise miner, email me. I'll leave an email link in the description below.
Yeah. And
Come and put this raise in for us in a month.
yeah, make sure you got your MSHA.
Yeah, make sure you have your MSHA card and make sure you know how to do a raise. And then you're hired.
Then you're hired.